The popular saying is that you are what you eat, and this applies not only to your body, but to your penis as well. If you want a lean, mean, drilling machine instead of a wet noodle, paying attention to your diet is very important. But before we go ahead, please subscribe this channel so that you can get regular updates. That said, there are many foods out there that can help lessen the risk of erectile dysfunction, or kill it if you are already suffering from it. And best of all, they can also boost your performance in bed. Let's go over 3 simple foods that are erectile dysfunction's worst enemy, and why. By the way, if you'd like to learn about even more foods and recipes that can help you kill or lower your risk of erectile dysfunction, check out the description of this video below. The power of fish. One of the main causes of erection dysfunction is being overweight. Well, not exactly. You see, being overweight leads to other problems such as diabetes and heart disease that then lead to erectile dysfunction. So I guess you could say that erectile dysfunction could be the least of your worries in this case. The good news is that fish is an amazing food for fighting heart disease and diabetes. This in turn makes it an amazing food for fighting erectile dysfunction. Why is this? Because of the powerful omega-3 fatty acids it contains. You've probably heard of omega-3s before. A long story short, omega-3s are good fats, and your body needs fats to keep up your testosterone levels, among other things. Bad fats on the other hand, like trans fats and excessive saturated fats, clog arteries, including the ones in your penis that allow you to get erections. One word of warning though, fish contains mercury, which can have negative effects on your liver, brain, kidneys, and more. Some fish such as tilapia, have very small amounts of mercury, while others, such as tuna, have a lot more. Be sure you pay attention to how much fish you're eating, what kind of fish you're eating, and how much mercury it contains. It would be pretty annoying to go crazy eating a ton of fish to avoid erectile dysfunction only to end up in the hospital with liver or kidney failure. The overlooked superfood, red wine. Maybe we should be calling this a super drink instead of a superfood, but the fact remains, red wine is a great way to combat erectile dysfunction or avoid it altogether. In fact, a 40-year study done by Harvard University and University of East Anglia found that foods such as red wine can cut the risk of erectile dysfunction in middle-aged men by 10%. The effect was even more dramatic in younger men. The reason red wine, and related foods such as certain berries and fruits, are so good at annihilating erectile dysfunction is the fact that they contain high amounts of flavonoids such as 1. Anthocyanins, 2. Flavonoids, 3. Flavones. What are these chemicals, and how do they affect the body? Don't overthink things. Flavonoids open cell pathways, and contain antioxidants. This makes them a great way to combat erection dysfunction. Warning. Don't drink a bunch of red wine before bed if you're planning on rocking your partner's world. Alcohol can have a negative effect on your erection and libido in the short term. Drinking red wine in moderation to combat ED is more of a long-term strategy. Beating erectile dysfunction takes nuts. Okay, now that you've finished chuckling at that bit of immature humor, let's get serious. Nuts can do a lot for you when it comes to reversing erectile dysfunction, or lowering your risk of developing it. Not only can they help fight cardiovascular disease and diabetes, they also help promote healthy cholesterol levels. In other words, they fight the conditions that lead to erection dysfunction, like we talked about earlier when we were discussing fish. But unlike fish, you probably don't have to worry about eating too many nuts. But just because no one has ever died from eating too many nuts, doesn't mean you should try and be the first. Anyway, all nuts are not created equally when it comes to combating erectile dysfunction. 2 nuts stand above the rest as the ultimate erection dysfunction killers: almonds and pistachios. These 2 nuts are powerful because they contain high amounts of minerals, protein, etc. that turbocharge your libido. So unlike red wine, eating a bunch of nuts before you get it on with your partner can actually crank up your libido and give you a bigger, stronger, harder, longer erection. The foods Genghis Khan ate to become a sexual legend. We all know who Genghis Khan is. The great Mongolian conqueror with the rockin' mustache. But did you know that he was literally the most sexually proliferate man on the face of the planet? 1 in every 200 people today are descended from him, no joke. One of the secrets to the Khan's sexual prowess was his diet. He ate foods that turned him into a sexual powerhouse that would make guys like Ron Jeremy jealous. The Erection Dysfunction Bible has an awesome bonus offer detailing the secrets of Genghis Khan's legendary libido, including the foods he ate to achieve superhuman sexual status. Use the link below in the description of this video and check out the Ed Bible and learn how you can follow in the Khan's footsteps, and becomes a sexual legend in your bedroom. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe my channel to get more good videos in future.